Hello, I'm Charles.
And I'm James.
We love history, and we want to share our passion and love of history with you.
Now, many people don't like history because they find it dull or boring, or they hate it because it offends certain people and just taught to be a bunch of dates and such. But we do not agree. History is also fascinating stories, and we would like to tell you of some of them.
Our love for history began, amongst many things, by watching PBS's Celebrities Kids, and also by the reading of G. Henty's historical fiction novels, where the main character would take place in many events throughout history, mostly military history, and have many adventures along the way, and often saving his future bride-to-be. Although, don't you worry, this female are not no slackers either. Don't forget it, in Freedom's Cause, she saved him more than he's rescued her! G. Henty writes in the preface to his book, The Lion of the North, A Tale of the Times of Gustavus Adolphus, which, by the way, is my first Henty book that I ever read, although my mom did read to me The Cat of Bubastes and With Lee in Virginia, before I started reading Henty books myself. Well, he says in the preface, My dear lads, you are nowadays called upon to acquire so great a mass of learning and information in the period of life between the ages of 12 and 18, that it is not surprising that but little time can be spared for the study of the history of foreign nations. Most lads are therefore lamentably ignorant of the leading events of even the most important epochs of continental history, although as many of these events have exercised a marked influence upon the existing state of affairs in Europe, a knowledge of them is far more useful, and, it may be said, far more interesting, than that of the comparatively petty affairs of Athens, Sparta, Corinth, and Thebes. Prominent among such epochs is the 30 Years' War, which arose from the determination of the Emperor of Austria to crush out Protestantism throughout Germany. As Henty says here, we need to learn our history. And lamentably, many students don't learn their history, and they don't have time to learn it. And quite often today, it's not often taught interesting. It's just a bunch of facts and dates. That is what our goal for this channel is, to make history interesting again.
So join us on our many upcoming adventures as we tell you about the great stories of history.
So, we hope to see you on the adventures that has sent us.